Hello humans and other friendly beings, my name is Bri and welcome to my realm of reality. On this channel we discuss personal development and growth as well as topics that you request, so don't be shy and let me know what you would like to see next. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video in order to boost my visibility. Do me a favor there, you know. Yeah, we are picking up from where we left off in my previous video regarding resources that are helpful at the beginning of your spiritual journey. As I said in my previous video, this is all based off of my experience, so don't expect to be drawn to the same tools, subjects, and guides because all our journeys are unique. Let's begin with tools that have been exceptionally useful over the course of my journey. First, we have Google, everybody's favorite search engine. I'm sure we all know how Google works in 2021, I'm pretty sure. I mean, most of your spiritual questions can be searched on this platform. However, exercise caution because there is a lot of misinformation out there as well as programming. So, yeah. I usually use Google to search new terminology or figures that have to do with my practice. It's a great starting point when getting acquainted to a new study. Also, I forgot to mention in my last video that sacredtext.com is a wonderful resource for learning about mythology, religion, folklore, and esoteric topics. So after your initial Google search, definitely check out that website for additional information. Next, we have social media that is especially helpful when connecting with people on a similar path. I was able to find guides and mentors that influence the way that I approach personal development and growth. So it's also great for networking if you run a spiritual business. In my opinion, Instagram and Tumblr, yes, I actually used Tumblr in 2021, has been the most influential and helpful when it comes to finding other people and also getting advice throughout my journey. Who you follow and what content you interact with determines your experience on any app, to be honest. As I said before, make sure you use discernment because there is a lot of misinformation out there. Like, people just be saying shit online. That's actually why I had to get off of Twitter. It was something. People just said things that were just so wrong and I'm just like, why would you say that? Anyways, Facebook is a great resource if you run a spiritual business such as tarot readings, Reiki, astrology readings, or any business, to be honest. Make sure you have a Facebook page. Just know that you will have to invest in ads in order for people to see your content. Same thing with Instagram as well. If you are extroverted, TikTok is a great resource as well when it comes to connecting with other spiritual people, but don't take the informative videos too seriously because, like I keep saying, people just be saying shit. Yeah. Another great resource is other people, believe it or not. During your spiritual journey, your guides sometimes come to you in the form of a human. I can't tell you the number of times where a customer would walk up to me during my customer service years and would say exactly what I needed to hear during that moment. It's going to be a little bit more difficult during a panoramic, but always be open to life's magic. My most used resource during my journey is YouTube. There have been a few creators that have stuck out over the past 4 years and you might find them just as noteworthy. The first spiritual guide I found on this platform is Dolo the Pilot Man. I used to watch him religiously back in 2018 and I think I mentioned him in my earlier videos. He's super funny, relatable, and I enjoy the way that he explains topics on his channel. He creates videos on general spirituality, but he has moved on to more advanced themes over the past year. If you're new to spirituality and this whole thing, I would recommend going back to his videos from 2017 to 2018 because they were super helpful. All right, next we have Matt Kahn. This guy's videos run a little long, but It's great to listen to while cooking or cleaning. To be honest, most of these YouTubers that I'm going to mention have pretty long videos, but that's because there's so much information when it comes to each topic they're explaining that like it's going to run an hour to 2 hours. Just listen to it like you're listening to a podcast and you'll be alright. Matt's videos are inspirational and more on the love and light side of spirituality. I consider him more of the Joel Osteen of like the whole new age thing. So if that's the type of vibe that you're going for, I would definitely recommend checking out his videos. Lucid Living TV, another creator, is a bit more advanced, but her videos put you on game. Like, oh my gosh, like her videos are super deep and will wake your ass up. That's all what her channel's about. There have been times where I would watch a video and afterwards I would just stare into space, just mind blown, like, what is life? What is this reality that I live in? But yeah, her mission, well, I don't want to say that's her mission, but like, I would say her vibe, or yeah, like her vibe is all about reprogramming the mind and regaining sovereignty over your spirit. So yeah. Moving on, we are going to take it a step further with this next creator named Damien Eccles. Hopefully I said his name right. He is the author of the book High Magic, A Guide to Practices That Saved My Life on Death Row. His story is amazing and now has a YouTube channel where he teaches magic and performs rituals with his subscribers. He is super nice and responsive when it comes to questions and direct messages, and I believe that he follows the Golden Dawn system of magic from my understanding. So yeah. Moving on to astrology, Molly McCord is an astrologer and psychic. She makes astrology forecast videos, channeled messages, and occasional astrology lessons. She also has a business workshop on her website that I've been listening to and recommend to anybody with a spiritual business or some type of creative business, like a writer, artists, anything along those lines. That workshop would be very helpful when it comes to your growth as a brand. My last but not least favorite spiritual creator is Esoteric Sky. This person does astrology forecasts, lessons, monthly tarot readings, and that's about it. They also have a Patreon channel as well, Patreon page as well, that you guys should check out because they put a lot of effort into it and I just want them to prosper. But when it comes to their YouTube, I love how structured it is and their cadence. Sky is my speech goal. I can listen to this person talk all day and it's wonderful. They can honestly make videos on cereal or flooring for the house and I would still just listen to those videos just to hear that heavenly voice. That's really weird. All right, that's all I can think of for YouTubers. Before I move on, I wanted to mention that dreams, visions, music, and the world around you are also important sources of information as well. Asking you shall receive when the time is right, and it can be through anything. I actually started channeling in my journal entries and received the answers to so many of the questions I've had over the past few months. Speaking of questions, don't frantically search for information just for the sake of looking. That's how you get into misinformation and ego-based learning. When the lips of the student are ready to hear, then cometh the lips to fill them with wisdom, as said in the Kabbalion. So some food for thought on that topic, because that's something I had to learn recently. On that note, my social battery is almost dead, so I will continue this video later. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on part 3, because this ended up being a 3-part video. Follow me on almost all social media for additional weekly content on personal development and growth. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.